What's up? Black men should exercise daily. A lot of black men don't understand, you know, how they can really show that they love themselves. And I think that a lot of the times we can say, oh man, I love myself, I like myself. But what are you doing for yourself? And that's something that on a daily basis ask myself because I fall into times where I'm not doing what I should be doing. And I think working out is one of those things where it clearly shows that you care about yourself. And even when you go about and you see a guy that's in shape, you see a guy that's working out and stuff, you can tell they care about themselves. I remember when I used to go in the gym, used to be this one black dude, nobody else would be in there, and he'll be in there working out. He was a bigger, muscular looking dude, and this is one of the guys I asked about, being a part of my movement and just coming together every week and stuff. And to me, that really shows that you care about yourself on a deeper level, beyond money, beyond anything really, because it's your body. We don't understand that we're supposed to prioritize our health and fitness over money, over really almost everything if you really think about it, because it's your body, it's you, and that needs to be prioritized over the superficial, materialistic stuff. That needs to be prioritized over things that don't really matter. You know, that needs to be prioritized over, women. That needs to be prioritized over money. That needs to be prioritized over, your ego. It's a form of self love when you can exercise and work out every single day. And the thing is, you don't have to overdo it, And one thing that I'm trying to get my family into more is, eating healthier, daily exercise. I think that's something that's so important, not only to your physical health, but to your mental health. It's obviously scientifically proven that when you take care of your body, you work out, you eat healthier, you feel better, and it's so many things that weigh down on us mentally. And it really is a thing where we know we should be doing, the thing that we're supposed to be doing, but we do the thing that's bad for us, but it feels better. And in the black community, there's just not enough emphasis around us exercising, eating healthier. It's not an emphasis around that. It's just that, oh, when you get older, then you can do it. Then you can go to the gym and work out, take care of your body. When you're younger, unless you're an athlete, and that's the problem. We base it around if we're super young and we're an athlete, or we base it around if you're older and you need more movement. This needs to be a thing that's daily life for everybody in the black community. The men, especially because they're the leaders. The women, especially because they're the mothers. They're the woman of the household, and just the kids too. People underestimate how that important that is, and when we're younger, we take it for granted, or we take our health for granted. I was one of those people, and I'm starting to I'm pulling myself away from how I was raised, and not taking care of my body and my health. And I'm a person that's still in good shape. I'm fit, but I know that I'm not gonna be young forever. I'm gonna get older, and as I get older, I need to learn to take care of my body, But it should have been a habit that was built into me by my parents when I was way younger, right? And it's just so many things that we have to understand that's important that has to be prioritized in our community and as individuals. Anything that's going to help you feel better and help your body and help you live longer and help you have a quality of life, that needs to be a part of our culture. That needs to be a part of our daily life individually. And that's something we need to advocate for and promote more. Because if we don't do that, we already have a self-destructive culture with a lot of things, and we don't prioritize enough of doing what we need to be doing to be better, to feel better as well. So I think something like just daily exercise, maybe that's doing, 10 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, 3 sit-ups, 20 squats, body weight, or you can go to the gym. I'm a guy that could I was way more heavily into going to the gym, but I think that one thing that's going to help a lot of us that are trying to get into eating healthier and working out more, do it with people that are like-minded, do it with guys who are trying to get healthier too, and I think that that's something that we neglect as well, like with personal interest. Do that with people who have the same personal interest as you. It's always better when you can do it with like-minded people. I think that it's a thing in the black, not in the black community, I would say, but it's a thing where you can go to the gym and you're just by yourself. Nobody's around you. As I've gotten older, I understand, especially with the black community, we need to get away from individualism. We need to get away from, oh, I gotta make it all on my own and I can't be around nobody. And it's just that individualistic mindset of it's all on me and I only care about me. When really it should be more based on community. It should be more based on unity and coming together with those people and helping everybody rise. That's what I want to see. I don't just want to see myself, you know, uh I don't care to necessarily just be super successful and everybody else is down low. I want to help my whole community go up, the black community to go up, so we're all successful, so we all have a good quality of life. Because that's the only thing that really matters, that we put ourselves in a position where we prosper, we're healthy, we're strong, we're happy. That's the thing that's the thing that really matters. And daily exercise, working out daily, that's something that the whole black community needs to embrace. Not just the old folks who need to move more, not just the little boy who want to play sports, but everything in between. Everything in between. The young guy, the middle-aged guy, the 30-year-old guy, the 18-year-old guy, the 40-year-old guy, the 20-year-old woman, 30-year-old woman, the 45-year-old woman. All of us need to prioritize daily exercise. If you really want to see the black community rise, we have to prioritize the things that are going to help us on a health standpoint, on a mental standpoint, because we have to have all of that going for us. And I think in America, we have the most potential to really uh, change our culture in that way. And I think the black community is the most influential, the most influential uh, people ever, if you really think about it, or at least in modern day. Uh, and it's just very powerful when we decide to embrace a culture that's prosperous, embrace a way of life that's prosperous. And yeah, that's pretty much. But I do have a deep dive guide on things like working out, uh, good eating habits, learning Black history and who to look up to in Black history, sexual energy, and But I'm probably gonna make another one talking about sexual energy, because in that guide, I don't feel like I touched as much on sexual energy as I wanted to. But it goes deep into having affirming relationships and discipline and stuff, and then also just finances, becoming more financially literate, all of those things. So if you're looking to increase yourself and come together with the black community and rise as a black man, I would say to check that out. The link for that will be in the bio section of my YouTube channel. So just click on my YouTube channel and you'll see the link for that. Uh, yeah, check that out if you're interested. That's all I got to say. Peace out.